2026 season. It's an active rivalry powered by the Active Cash Card. Puck drops, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Ducks fire it deep to the Kings zone, chopped around the wall by Doughty, but not out. Ducks hold it in, left circle and dancing down in deep. Bank pass up the wall, and now Trouba. The left side, Lacombe shot parried away by Forsberg. And now Mikey Anderson flicks it up the wall. Kings rumble back into the neutral zone. And now Fogle down the middle shoots, saved Dostal and covers the rebound. Back and forth second period. The Kings led by a pair late in the third period. End up losing that lead, and the Kings lost in a shootout. Here Dostal forced to cover another. Lost it. Kings hold it in with Kempe. Back to Clark along the wall. He'll spin back up top. Right side, long shot, saved. Dostal, no rebound.
I will say this, the Kings are getting bodies to the front of the net in the offensive zone here.
And now they turn it over. Killorn knocked it to the front, loose puck. And behind the goal, Carlson fights away from Doughty. Along the wall, turned over by the Ducks. And now the former longtime Duck, Corey Perry, the other way. For Byfield, centers, Doughty, score! Drew Doughty joins the rush. Minutes into period one, it is 1-0 LA.
Almost a stretch pass. Corey Perry gets the puck right here. Now he just has to wait. He waits. The Ducks were too aggressive. And then Doughty spotted that. There's one thing Drew Doughty does as well as anyone, just the read of the play, right? Understanding when the other team is susceptible. And he understood that all the way. The finish is not that pretty. Goes off the bench.
163rd goal of his career and his 10th in his career against the Ducks. Of course, he's racked up over 45 assists in his career against Anaheim. Cashes in with his 10th goal. Here come the Kings again. Fogle shoots it, a save by Dostal. Ducks turn down the ice the other way. Doughty opens the scoring. Ducks step in. Gauthier shot. Blocked on the way through by Clark, who then slides the puck away for Moore. Up the wall, Fogle, let it go. Here comes Moore, fights through some stick checks, and now down the ice. Moore along the boards, shuffles it deep. Byfield has got the primary assist on the Doughty goal, battling in the corner. In comes Moore, loose puck, and shot off the bar! Dumoulin holds it in, then Ceci, faked a shot, back to Dumoulin, left circle, Dumoulin, center, score! Moore, backdoor, it's 2-0 LA!
Have figured it out so far. Loose puck, post, but they don't stop there. Puck recovery, right, get it back. And the Ducks are a half step, if not a full step behind. Kings have had numbers in front. That's the one thing that, now they get a bounce off a skate here, but that's been a theme to this game so far with the Kings. Numbers in front.
And up the wing, Granlund toward the middle, mishandled there. Kings force it down the ice. Kempe, long shot, glove down by Dostal, and you know what? He's going to glove it down for a whistle here to open the scoring. In deep for his longtime teammate, Kopitar. Back to Doughty in the corner. Shuffles it to Kopitar in the trapezoid center, save Dostal.
See down low, attack triangle set up. LaFerriere just shifts. That's all he does. He shifts his split. And unfortunately, sometimes you can't always pick the corner, especially when it's a one-timer. You can see that with Dostal. Actually just hit him.
Fiala holds it in. Back to Clark. Kuzmenko tried to pull the trigger and lost it down the ice. And a chance. Save Forsberg. Now LaFerriere to Kempe. Behind the goal. Gets a little congested, so turns the puck back to the corner for LaFerriere. We'll leave it for the captain, Kopitar. In the corner, 3 Ducks around him. Slides it behind the net. Center, score! LaFerriere between the Ducks. That's a first period barrage, and it's 3-0 LA.
How many times did the Kings use the back of the net? At least 3 times. And much like the earlier play where LaFerriere is just shifting his position. Look at that, F3. In behind, the Kings have executed very well.
In front of Gudis, sidesteps the veteran in the corner. Penalty upcoming against the Ducks. Centers, Edmondson turned away by Dostal. Puck in the air.
Interference, shove, push. Kings lead by 3.
Head-to-head against Anaheim. Turned over, shot by the Ducks from the high slot, stopped by Forsberg.
Yeah, you know what? The Ducks are starting, but they've had 2 or 3 forecheck shifts in a row here now where they're forcing turnovers. It's not as clean for the Kings. When you're under pressure, you're going to make mistakes. So just a little bit of a pushback here.
Point. Clark shoots, deflected, dribbles just wide of the near post. Kings hold it in. Kuzmenko tipped to Byfield. Back up top. Clark steps in, turns, shoots, scores! A power play goal! And an exclamation point on period one. Final minute of the frame, and it's 4-0 LA.
And it's a skip shot. It's a bounce shot. Perry in front. Didn't work the first time, right? But you get Corey Perry getting it back there, and Kuzmenko. That was excellent puck recovery. Does it hit Byfield? Does it hit Lacombe? If it doesn't hit anyone, oh, great camera work here. Look at this. Get him behind the shooter. And you can see that Brad Clark, he's moving away. Maybe Corey Perry. 4-zipper.
So period two begins. Let's see what we get here in the middle frame. Who played most of last season with the Ducks, starts it ahead. Kings turn it over. In comes Killorn. His shot turned away by Forsberg. Gloves it down and plays it back to himself, Carlson. Around the circle. Up top, Zellweger. High slot. Shoots. Blocked in front. Loose puck held in. Carlson shoots. Save. Forsberg. Loose puck.
Minor interference.
So the shots are there. The rebounds are there. The bodies are there. And then here comes right there. Push, shove. Going to the box.
Around the boards, Granlund pressured. Sent it back behind the goal, and it pinballs around to McTavish. Shields the puck along the wall. Cross-ice pass. Granlund in front. Tipped wide right by Seneca, the rookie. Back in front. Carlson looking for it. They score. Backdoor McTavish. A power play goal for the Ducks, and Anaheim is on the board.
And Anaheim has a little bit of life. The stick, they were just keeping it alive. And then finally they create the chaos you want. There's where it starts. Watch the Kings. Can't get back into position. They get numbers back, but could never find the loose puck. And that's just part of any power play, too. We talked about it earlier. Recovery. It's recovered right there, then it's kept alive. And so Anaheim gets a little bit of life. There's still a long way to go. Now it's up to see how the Kings react here. It's the first time in this game, basically, where the Kings have been, okay, they get the goal here.
Skirt the puck forward for Perry. Ends up with Seneca, who steps in left wing. Seneca toward the middle. Zellweger had it knocked away. Ducks hold it in. A shot from Vetrano, stopped by Forsberg. So Kings and Ducks. Start of the third period here in Los Angeles. And third period puck drop is brought to you by Irvine Auto Center. Kings win the face-off to get the final frame underway. Bang pass ahead. Fogle slides it ahead to Moore. He comes in with Byfield. Moore to the middle. In front for Byfield. Spins it back in front. Moore denied on the doorstep. The Ducks step in. Right wing Granlund. His shot blocked and floated toward the goal. Forsberg knocked it away. Kopitar strips the puck from Gauthier. Kings lift it down the ice. Foot race. Laferriere after it. It's a break. Laferriere. Score! Alex Laferriere against the Ducks again. His second of the game, and it's 5-1 LA.
But they do check, and they do get the chance. Lofted puck. Dumoulin knew exactly what to do. The skill here is executing the move at top speed, because he has to get to top speed to make sure the puck's not bouncing. Then he has separation, and once he does that, we've seen that move from Laferriere before. But the Kings break.
Right circle. It's Corey Perry back in front. Kuzmenko in front for Byfield. Save Dostal. And then Byfield hit after he let go of the puck. Down the tunnel there, Jim. Byfield just got blindsided by Chris Kreider.
You'll see right here, Byfield's waiting. He's waiting. Puck comes over. And there's Byfield going down. He just took the shot on goal. Is he still fair game?
Defenseman steps in all by himself. Lost the puck. Ducks hold it in. Long shot save. Forsberg off of Kreider.
Give a few kudos to the gentleman sitting beside you.
Here come the Kings again. Laferriere shoots. Save Dostal. Rebound taken away.
Corey Perry try. Watch the inside. Coming here. He's coming here. He's coming here. Yeah. Played well by the defender. Watch Radko come across there and just make sure that Alex could not.
Tipped away by Laferriere at the last second. Now the Kings slide it free. 2-on-2 out to center ice. Laferriere spins past one man. Laferriere holds up in the corner. Spins it deep to Kopitar. Behind the net, the Kings captain Swings it up top. Clark to Laferriere. Shoots. Scores! Hat trick! Alex Laferriere! The Duck Hunter makes it 6-1 LA! Huh.
Another thing he told me, he said it would have been nice to score some goals in that game. Well, now they're coming. And he was a high F3. All the little things. Man, he had the spinorama. Oh, keeps it alive. Behind the net again. That line has used that so many times tonight. And then he stays away from the traffic. Here we go. Whoop. And he understands that everything's taken care of down low, so he hangs out high here. That's another thing that's appreciated, because that's the best defensive position. You get a bounce there, right? It hits.
Shot blocked out of the zone. Here comes Moore with Fogle in front. Moore to Fogle. Backhand. Saved. Oh, stall. It drifted just wide off the goaltender's glove. And then Dumoulin plays it deep. Fogle behind the net. Turns back toward the near side. Bumped down by Zellweger. Keeps the puck moving. Kings trying to center it. Banked off the outside of the post. And now Beckett Seneca. Before he got swarmed by a couple of Ducks players. Anaheim down the ice the other way. Centering feed. Tipped toward the goal. And a save by Forsberg, who shuffles it away. 3 assists from Andrzej Kopitar in his 95th career meeting against the Ducks. The Ducks step in. One-time shot stopped by Forsberg in the final seconds. Kings loop it down the ice. Settled down by Anaheim, and the building rises to its feet. A resounding, a dominant post-break 6-1 win